Okay, are we here? I think we're here. Okay, it did not like me rebroadcasting the Twitch stream. Looks like, or the YouTube stream. Looks like we are good to go here, though. Hello, everybody, Mr. Moo! Here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous. Here at Jameson Memorial, here in the beta again. Well, that was a hell of a show, wasn't it? So, liking the squadrons. Still gotta, I can't wait for the update on that in a couple weeks. Liking the mining, though it looks like the,
Hello.
Sniper Man, hello there! But it looks like that we will not be able to use those seismic charges as proper ambush weapons in the mines unless you can, somehow put a variance on the timer. But, it was a neat idea, but yeah, I don't think you're going to be using seismic charges for any kind of proper battle strategy. 2-minute timer, I mean, you can't really lay it in ambush and then lure them in. Unless you're really good at ambush tactics. Yeah, Link, saw you thinking about that in the main chat. So yeah, I think, what do I want to say? I'm looking forward to it. I'm still digesting all of this. It takes a little bit for me to think on something sometimes. Oh, also I was hoping that, oh crap, I hope my system doesn't crash when I when I load back in, start up the stream. Been having network issues all morning, and honestly, right up until hitting the start button, I wasn't sure we were going to have anything going here. Looks like we are good, though. So, here in the Shinrarta Desra system. Why? Well, it's closer to a few places. Needed to bring some stuff in. Also, here at the shipyard, let's pull in the Venture. Because holy damn, it is official. Let's lay it out for everybody. It is official that Frontier has removed the restricted compartments on the Saud-Kruger ships, the Orca, the Dolphin, the Beluga. Those are no longer restricted to passenger compartments or cargo bays. You can take an Orca, stick a Class 6 fuel scoop in, stick a Class 5 Guardian FSD booster in. Suddenly, you have a beautiful, fast, maneuverable... You've got a great science ship in there. A great explorer, something you could fly with a friend with, and just this beautiful, unobstructed view of the galaxy. I am in favor of this. Let's pull up, let's see here. Let's pull up the Orca real quick and bring it over here. "30 minutes? Perfect. We got some time to work with then. Galaxy map. Galaxy map. Oh, you're gonna be... Ah, okay. Let's try that again. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
There you go. Captain Forbosa, hey, how you doing? Onikaji, dev stream was pretty great. I agree, that was good. Whoops. Gotta roll back around, because I forgot to bring Love back on the ship. Yeah, the dev stream was good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Gear up.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah. Slightly dinged. We're okay. Interesting. There we go.
Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on pad.
So yeah, it's gonna be a couple weeks yet before we get the before we get those updates put in, but looking forward to it. Let's see here. Pad 5 is right about... I'm suddenly blind. Actually, no, I'm not. Where in the blinkety hell did Pad 5 go? Right. Gear down. Yeah, mining does seem interesting, and I'm sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained here. Like I said, I'm still digesting what I saw in the dev stream. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, it looks like we aren't going to be able to use the seismic charges as ambush weapons, which would be, you know, that's too bad. However, it's possible that a mining ship might be able to use them to take on pirates. I mean, not as an ambush weapon to attack miners, but it could be if you got a couple of pirate fighters zipping around you, you get in close to a rock that explodes, that fighter might find himself having a really bad day. Looking forward to the squadrons, tying ourselves to our group officially. That'll be nice. Not sure about the 10 million buy-in. That seems a little low, but I realize that, you know, honestly, we're kind of, on the high end, we're kind of Mr. Moneybags. The main question remaining, if there's changes to refining and picking up the ore bits. Not sure. Disruption, distraction type deal? Yeah, if you can scramble sensors, that might buy you a quick advantage, either to a GTFO or hit somebody while they're blinded. Let's see here. While we are here in system, let's go say hi to this Henry-class hauler. Yeah, shared information. I like that too. You've got actual prospectors, and then you got the wildcatters that can come in and... Well, actually, wildcat miners is a pretty good way of putting it, given that they just basically drop a stick of dynamite down the well and see what happens. Prophet, hey, what's up? Do you think you'll be able to effectively outfit a ship to source, focus in, and mine materials? Seems like you need to equip a lot of tools. I think that a Python will work perfectly fine for that. I mean, we don't know what the arrangement is on some of the equipment yet, whether it's utility slots or optionals. It's 1 p.m. already. How's it going? It's going all right. The live stream started at noon today, my time, rather than 11 a.m., so ran a little late there. That's all right. And a grill, good evening. How are you doing? Pull up a seat. We're gonna go say hi to this Henry-class hauler ship. This should be a container ship rather than one of those great big bulk, you know, mega bulk cruisers. No, I normally start at noon. I normally start at noon, and it usually starts at 11 a.m. But, since the, you know, so when they were doing live streams before, they'd start at 11, go for an hour, I'd start up early, you know, rebroadcast their stream, get going at noon. Yeah, Prophet, we're all good. So today they started at noon, went till 1, here we are. And Saturnine, greetings. Yeah, if you really want super mining, I would say a Minoconda. You know, actually this could help out because you could have a larger ship just blast up rocks and a smaller ship for... Wing mining is actually possibly a thing. Alright, let's get this bulk cruiser scanned. Oh, grats! That is a big engine on that sucker.
Kids these days and their crazy language.
Okay, powering up the SLF.
Hardcore, thank you so much for the host.
Fighter deployed. Awaiting your orders.
Cargo bays.
Kids these days and their crazy language, am I right?
And Sniperman, thank you for the host. Here we go, the ship's log uplink. So this is something I should check out on the ship at Narvik as well. Because this is interesting. Recall the fighter.
Affirmative. Bringing the fighter in now, sir.
Receiving telemetry.
So look at this.
Return to the landing bay. Door opening.
This is his flight operations plan. Right now he's in Shinrarta
Kids
Desra.
these days and their crazy language, am I right?
Probably next week he's going to the Gakruk system, and then after that, Delta Musque. So these things fly routes.
Docking was successful.
And Captain Forbosa, thank you for the host. So yeah, well, now we've got these ships flying actual routes. Lights on.
Lights on.
It's not the best view. Razmafet07, here we go. Yeah, this is a great big bulk cruiser. Or no, sorry, not bulk. This is a container ship. Look at these cargo pods, these great big massive cargo pods. I mean, going by the docks here in Seattle, you see these big container ships all the time. Last I was out in Rohini, I saw a ship, scanned its log, saw it routed along the Colonia Connection Highway. Neat. Now, it's not actually moving, but the engine's certainly driving. Well, it's just running station keeping on something. Still, I'm liking this. There's all these little... That was months ago. Okay. Well, there's certainly more of them now, which that makes me happy. Makes you wonder the jump ranges on these things. It actually is moving. I'm just in its sphere of influence. Oh, neat. Excellent. Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
So we said it's going to Gakrux next. Gakrux is 28.3 light years away. For a ship that big, 28 light years? That's pretty good. What do we got here? Alright, everybody's clean. Yeah, it's a red giant. I was just wondering on the distance to it from here. So this thing being able to jump, you know, that's pretty good distance for a ship that big. I don't think I could get a ship that big, moving in one direction. Let's see here, if you got a mining ship, Anaconda, let's say, that can do everything. You have low defense against pirates now. They spawn in at random like at res sites? Yeah. I dropped down into the rings on a planet, and there were a lot of pirates showed up. And I don't know about low defense against pirates. I mean, the number of hard points, that's not affected. I mean, you still have the mining laser, and then everything else is down to just out DPSing a pirate. You throw in one good shield, not shield bank, shield generator, I think you'll be just fine. I think all you're going to do is lose a couple of... I mean... Besides, they said that, they said some of those things were going to go into the utility slots. So I wouldn't be too terribly worried about, you know, mining ships being, you know, defenseless now. Let's go see this Beckett class. I mean, I've had some, let's look at it this way. With an Anaconda, there's a space storm in Shinrarta. All right. It's either L5 or L6. All right, now we got to find the Lagrange site. The Lagrange point. Let's get a scan on this guy. Beckett-class science vessel. Sanchez-class science vessel. Whoops. Hey, Desert Dude, what's up? Fighter bay. This thing's been breached. Looks like this thing's taking some hits. Yeah, it's venting. Look at this. It's on fire. It's venting in places. Actually adding solar storms and CMEs? Not exactly. At least not as far as I know. This is at the Lagrange point. Once they shot the drives out, they breached the ship, took the women and children first, then the supplies. Won't last much longer now. Even if an evac team manages to get here, they won't be able to save us all. Son of a... This thing saw some action. Lost. System map.
System cartography.
So let's go see one of these things. You say it's at the Lagrange point. Now. Let's see here. Either at L5 or L6 of one of the planet star systems. So, how do we identify that? Yep, I'm in the orrery. Okay. So here's... I'm trying to remember how to identify Lagrange points, to be honest. Okay, what do we got up here? Thank you, Hardcore. Lagrange point chart. Here we go. L5, so about halfway... L4 and L5. Okay, so the lobes forward and behind, or leading and trailing a planet's orbit. Okay. Now I can't actually... Can I set a point? Right now we're at A3. So the L4 and the L5 would be about here and about here. This grid cell. Yeah, is there a way that I can... I mean, I can see it, but can I put a marker on my map? Doesn't look like it. Jameson Memorial, local bookmarks.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
Waiting for the day when our ship guns have that effect. Oh, that'd be... Give it time. Maybe. Possibly. Check the codex. Right. I can do that now. In Orion Spur. Lagrange? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I think we're all making that joke. Desert Dude, no problem. Biological, geological, stellar bodies, region discoveries, gas giant stars. It's in stellar body. Black holes. Not seeing anything here. So I checked, yeah, stellar bodies here. Looks like I'm gonna have to, go out the old-fashioned way and find it. Let's try this. A lot of scenarios here. Let's go have a look. Looking at the screenshots, actually in geology and anomalies. Okay, let's try that then. Codex, discoveries, biological and geological, geology and anomalies, Lagrange clouds, there we go. Yep, it's reported in Shinrarta. Apollo, comp broke recently, haven't been able to play for a while, buying a new one this week. How's the new update? The beta is fun. I mean, they're still, you know, this is only day 3 of the beta, but so far, really enjoying it. Right now, we are looking for anomalies. There we got something. Now, what in the hell are... the Dark Wheel, encoded emissions, not quite what I'm looking for. Convoy dispersal pattern. Encoded emissions. Convoy dispersal. Weapons fire detected. That one just vanished on me. Degraded emissions. Year's supply of salt for the entire UK. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the new Discovery Scanner. This is how you find planets now. How far back from your core count does it send you in the beta? Oh, couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. Those gas giants. You know what? Let's just head for AB1. 3,300 light seconds. Let's see what we got here. And keep an eye open for interesting things on the scopes. Saturnine, interesting, because things I discovered in the live build are still here in the beta. Which was a bit of a problem, because Niao and I were trying to figure out multi-crew exploration. I'm like, I know the place to go. No, turns out I had already discovered it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for, but, yeah, hardcore, if, not seeing anyone claiming to have found the Lagrange clouds themselves on the subreddit. Ah, so it's one of those... They'd be really damn hard to find in any case. Well, I mean, did they give proximity to a planet? I mean, you can give... You know, as the crow flies directions, point towards here, fly this distance, drop down. People reporting that it's reported, right. Yeah, and I hear Ferris is pretty sick, too. So, you saw the Discovery Scanner. Now let's activate mapping. Well, no, wait. We don't have mapping mode on this one. I don't have a detailed surface scanner. It's in the codex. Someone did scan it. Well... That's true, but... Let's go look at something that we do know is here. Resume course.
Locking system destination.
It's not rumored, it's reported. Well, somebody should have done a little bit more documentation. If somebody can find more information on it, yeah, we can go and take a look, but right now, let's go poke around at something I do know is there. Because this is going to make those astro historians. The new scanner is going to make astro historians very, very happy.
Safety protocols for exit.
Alright, so we'll head to the Sol system. Wait till there's a forum post with the astrographic instructions, thanks. It's not that I'm doubting you, it's just that everybody's reporting a report. And yeah, it's in the codex, but there's nothing else to see there at the moment. Unfortunately.
Are at an
it's in Shinrarta Desra. Well, I'm in Shinrarta Desra. Saturnine, everybody has poked it. Okay. Moon, signal source, capital ships, second terraforming effect, or attempt. Conjoint mathematics services. Alright. And Sedna is out at 467,000 light seconds. Let's go find some interesting things. Gas giants. Now, what are you? An ancient probe. That's what I was looking for. Locked. Let's see if they updated Pluto with New Horizons imagery. Sounds good. Because that's gonna be a ways. Let's go to Pluto first. It's less of a silly place. Yeah, hardcore. They've got New Horizons. They've got Voyager 1, Voyager 2. I believe they've got one of the Pioneers in here. I mean, 2 million light seconds. There's a lot to, Do we have enough material and conversation for 2 million light seconds? Then again, we're going to keep on accelerating. But yeah, now we've got an ancient probe here. And that is permanently marked down on the archives. Pluto is only 20,000 light seconds, hell. Remember when Pluto used to feel like a long ways away? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I know, Prophet. I know. Okay, that's true. It depends on if Hank is in the room. System map.
Displaying map.
So here's what you can land on. You can land on Mercury. You can land on Europa, Ganymede, Callisto, Iaptis, Rhea, Dione, Tethys, Enceladus. I'm terrible on these names, by the way. You can land on a lot of these. Triton, you can't land on. No, hell no. They don't like you there. Yeah, Uranus. You can land on Persephone. Sedna, Eris. You can land on all these. Yeah, Triton is a secret government weapons project, if I remember right. Yeah, they built a thing on Persephone. It's some kind of... Let's have a look. Primary Transport Authority. Well, that could be an orbital, actually, but... Oh, there's plenty of stuff on the moon, if I remember right. Okay, I could be wrong. Actually, no, the moon has... The moon has something there, but you can't land on it, period. Yep, Primary Transport Authority, some kind of little rinky-dink outpost. Yep, and we just went zooming right past Pluto. And Ladobe, you joke about you joke about changing the name. One of Peter David's Star Trek novels, the Borg actually ate Pluto. First thing that happens is Admiral Jellicoe sees the report and says, "Oh, thank God they finally ended the argument." You know, I realize we could have actually... Wait a minute. That's interesting. Phobos and Deimos? Rocks. Potatoes. Smaller than potatoes. You get bigger rocks out in the asteroid belt. You know, it strikes me that it'd be easier to see the planetary map of Pluto from here. Oh, but you can't get a planetary map of Pluto. Why can you not? Interesting. Well, it is space. It does tend to be a little on the dark side. Delphi Control Chapter. I can't image. I don't have a surface scanner on this ship. I wasn't expecting to go out and probe planets today. What is this place? It's a prison. No crime goes unpunished. So we're looking at something like Mega City 1 here. Fighter bays. Power conduits. All kinds of interesting stuff here. Criminality will not be tolerated. Felony is futile. Fun guys out here. Judges anyone? Oh, I mean, come on, that's pretty much anybody who's a bounty hunter. Another ancient probe. Another ancient probe. I'll just keep it tuned to probe channel right now. Make sure I haven't screwed up my signals. Degraded emissions, okay. No, probes are found right around here. Cut across the other way there. We're back on the elliptic. What are all these things anyway? A lot of encoded emissions. A lot of signal sources here. You need mats? I think here's where you're gonna find the mats. Let's lock onto this thing, because it's over in the direction of that probe we're heading for. I mean, yeah, it's a little ways from that probe. That's 1.7 million light seconds. Actually, 1.7 million light seconds doesn't sound all that fun to do on stream. So let's go find something else while we're around here. Actea ice fumaroles, neat. Columbus Station around Io. Crooked Cliff Homestead sounds interesting. We are way out beyond Saturn's orbit. No, I'm trying to figure out what to do now because, I mean, exploration is great and all. I don't want to make a week of it though. So we got to find more of those scenarios. Kind of learn the Narvard system all over again. See if there's some stuff we can. Well, we could go back to that science ship in Shinrarta. See if we can stage a rescue operation. That sounds like it might be an idea. That, and I am summoning my orca. Because, yeah, again, reiterating the information we just learned, or that I just learned today, it is official, it was deliberate. Frontier is removing the restricted internal compartments. Or the internal compartment restrictions, I should say. So you can have an orca with a Class 6 fuel scoop. You can have an orca with a Class 5 FSD booster. Which, if I'm reading my numbers right, I've got a 70 light-year orca. A 70 light-year orca will go a lot... It'll go everywhere that a Conda will. You know, just 10 light-years shorter. Oh no. Explorca's going to rival the Aspects now. I think an Explorca gets even more range. Certainly more speed. And yeah, you can fly with a friend and they aren't going to be down below banging on the bulkhead. Vox, good afternoon. How you doing? Malik was saying, you know, there's the idea of making a dolphin now. That could be a nippy little science vessel. FSD booster on a dolphin? Got waylaid by coworkers right as the Frontier stream started. Some interesting stuff going on. Mining looks interesting. It doesn't look like you'll be able to set seismic charges as ambush weapons, though, just so you know. The buy-in for squadrons looking to be 10 million. Not sure on that price point. I mean, I can see why they want to make it accessible, and at the same time you make it too accessible and just gonna be littered with stuff everywhere. Also, look at the approach on the sun there. That's just spectacular. Having the orca able to explore and having long range makes a lot of sense. Agreed. Agreed. Alright, let's get sat down at this place and see what we're looking at. Agricultural installation. Yeah, Elite really does look like a brand new game now. I'm really enjoying it. Not that I wasn't enjoying it before, but... yeah, everybody here's clean. Also loving the night vision mode. I mean, it doesn't do much here by the star, but... well, look at this. You can actually pick out ships a lot more easily. Like, there... that little dot in front of the, Type 9 right on my reticle. I wasn't able to spot him before. Now I can spot him. Are those spinning biodomes? Let's have a look. Yep. Though, let's see here. No, they're spinning the proper direction. I was seeing some agrodomes on one of those generation ships. And it looked like they had the greenery on the wrong side. Yeah, hardcore, they ought to be counter-rotating, I know. Precession and all, but... At least they got 2 of them. Set a course for Lori Jameson.
Displaying map. Course locked. Stand by.
What about the ancient probes? Hardcore, they're 1.7 million light seconds away. I'm entertaining, but I ain't that entertaining.
Jumping to next system.
Does anybody really want to watch me fly 1.7 million light seconds? At the least?
All systems check out. No unusual
What am I
activity.
gonna do? Sing and dance for the next hour or so? Voyager 1, Voyager 2, New Horizons. I must have confidence in my ability to ramble. Alright, well, we got planets around here. So let's have a look at what's going on around here, I guess. Oh god, it's asteroid clusters. Yeah, let's not. Let's filter that garbage out right now. There's the nav beacon. What are you? Encoded emissions. Let's lock on. It's only 6 light seconds out. Well, there is the Codex Storytellers, that's true.
Warning, temperature critical.
Ooh, it's a little spicy in here.
Warning,
Warning.
taking heat damage.
Yeah, it's too close to the star. Can't do it. Yep, first discovery, asteroid belt, blah blah, 0 credits. Oh, asteroid belts are just a...
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
I know I'm taking internals. Mando! Hey, what's up? Where am I? I am... apparently burning to death.
Warning, temperature critical.
Finally, coming down. They took some damage, but we're okay. Yeah, let's not go back there. And Aaron Duran, I am in... Marditch. Marditch. Yeah. If you honk in your log files, they're set to 100% scanned. Yeah. Resume course.
Selecting next system en route.
But then it still wants me to find them on the detailed scanner for whatever
Hull
reason.
integrity.
Okay, I only hit it once. On mistake. This ship's taking a beating today. Yeah, for those 0 credit bragging rights. Yeah, good thing it's a crate. Solid piece of hardware. Nothing credits won't fix. You are correct. Takes a kicking, keeps on ticking. You know what? I had a teacher in high school who, well, he had a brand new Timex he'd gotten for Christmas. Went out to feed the cattle. Middle of winter.
For thousands of years,
Jumping
I
to next system.
Who has disturbed my...
Hey, Ben, buddy.
Oh, it's you.
Mando, thank you so much for the 5 months resub there. Greatly appreciated.
Hyperspace
5
checking
months.
system
Well
set.
spent.
Complete.
Yep. So, yeah, he lost his watch while he was feeding the cattle. Bad deal there. Let's get landed. Come the springtime, he found his watch. And it had apparently taken a short trip through a long cow. Still working, though. Grislago, hey there, what's up? Oh, that's no good, Mando. It was stuck to a moo magnet. No, it wasn't. And for those who don't know, moo magnets are basically very powerful, very rounded magnets that you feed to a cow, and that way it picks up any loose metal it might have picked up in there, you know, while they were nomming away. Ah, the Timex. Ah, the golden age of espionage, where miniaturization was really being pushed in new and interesting directions. Wore my G-Shock for 6 months straight, never took it off for anything. How is your wrist looking after that? Anything rubbed raw, etc. Veritable fountain of obscure 80s references. Or, you know, 1960s references, as the case may be. Oh, considering it's during the winter, fine, just slightly more pale. Fair enough. Doink.
Oh, snap! The monster I sent you to kill is actually a monster truck! Puns, motherfucker!
yay, the crate puns are back. 50 bits a pun. For a second I thought Mr. Torg was Mr. Satan. Same voice actor if I remember right. Okay, let's see if the Venture is here, and it looks like it is. Alright, let's get a proper Explorca going.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Oh, absolutely, Apollo. I'm a big fan. FSD booster here, we're good. Okay, so I already had one on board, my bad. Still, we got a 60 light year ship. That's true, you can do better with an AX Beluga. Takes all types, I guess. Decontamination limpets, FSD interdictors, prospectors. Running a little rich on the fuel. We'll have to modify this slightly. And by slightly, I mean, well, the vehicle hanger's already turned off. Okay, that's interesting. You no longer turn it off from here. Looks like it... Okay, some of these are actually all the way over, some of these are not. Nope, turning off the vehicle hangar and the cargo hatch, and we're good. We're good. Let's take this thing out for a spin. See how it performs. Just doesn't highlight the whole row for deactivated modules. Okay. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Speedy. Any cool changes to the game in the last couple months? Oh, a few. We're in the beta right now. Let's have a... I forgot to put a detailed scanner on this thing. FML. Okay, but first we can switch over to scanner mode and have a look here. And that was just me scanning. That would have counted as a scan. "64 signals detected, 39 of 39 bodies." At least I'm pretty sure I... Composition scanner, D-scan... Oh, I do have a surface scanner. Awesome. Alright. System map.
System map.
System map.
System cartography.
That's interesting. Okay. It's 3,000 light seconds. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Actually, let's head for... Delcar. Why are the rings so bright? Ice rings. Alright, let's hit Delcar first. And yeah, we'll be doing some mapping here in a moment around Delcar 7, actually. But yeah, this view for an exploration ship is amazing.
Maximum velocity engaged.
You're gonna go get good with the small ship I'll be using in Saturday's event? Sounds good. Sounds like a
Key
plan.
systems are at optimum levels.
I should be
ready
doing
for
some of
exit.
that, but no, I'm newting around here. Low-class research vessel. I'm unarmed, so I'm not going to work on that. Delcar 7. Let's go for Delcar 6. System map.
System cartography.
Yep, Delcar 6. Actually, no, we're going to go to Delcar 7 because that has very distinct rings. I do need a Newt command. So no, going to Delcar 7 because that has two... It's got an A ring and a B ring. I want to see how the scanner works, whether it scans all rings at once or sequentially. Also, this thing is just such a joy to fly in Super Cruise. Alright, so now you're seeing surface scanner is out of range. We'll throttle back to something approaching, you know, sane and safe speed here. What's the event? Oh, on the, with the air entry, we're going to be doing a small ship, kind of training run, kind of a get good thing, kind of a, you know, PvP. Just with little ships, so we're all kind of starting with, you know, something basic. Trainers, basically. No engineering, no Guardian stuff. Not sure whether I'll be... Actually, I'm wondering whether I should be broadcasting it or not. I don't want anybody to feel like, you know, oh, we're going to be on stream, I'm going to be terrible or something. Anyway, Delcar 7 here. Surface scanner is still out of range. That's actually a fairly big ring system. Now we're going too fast. Let's drop it down. Alright, and shoot. Okay, it scans the A ring and the B ring separately. And we've got hotspots. Sounds like something I can actually get into since I can never afford Horizons. It's gonna be down near the surface of a planet. A lot of hotspots there. So it looks like par for this thing is 13 probes. That's just straight up miss. So, what do we got here? We've got Gallite, Osmium, Bauxite, Praseodymium, Samarium, Gold, Indite, Coltan. We've got hotspots linked up now for whatever you need. You want mats? We got mats. You want mats and commodities? We got mats and commodities. Swing around to the far side of the planet, or the far side of the ring. Load back up into here. I'm just blasting away here. Far side of the planet is not very well mapped, but... Oh, I overlapped terribly over there. There. Right there. If you dropped into a hotspot, would it have the old mining nodes? No, I don't believe so. They were showing the, They were showing the new mining system, and... Doesn't look like it has the old hotspot. Well, these are the hotspots. It just doesn't have anything noted on the map, I don't think. Let's find out. What the hell? Got one right here. So yeah, you can't actually target this hotspot here. You just gotta fly close and go to it, I think. Well, let's... I stand corrected. Uranite hotspot. Here we go. I don't think the new stuff is in there yet. It's a staggered beta release. So, should be released in week 3 of the beta. And this is only week 1 of the beta. I fear the company that will be present in hotspots. Well, let's go have a look.
Hull integrity compromised.
That was not what I was looking for. I was just trying to switch modes. Oh, knock off your fails. I've seen you crash plenty of times. Besides, is it really a fail if it doesn't give me the drop down? Is it really a fail if it doesn't give me the drop dialogue? Let's roll back out into Super Cruise, see if I just came in at a bad angle. I was going too fast? Well, in that case, it possibly is a fail. Let's roll back around, go back into scan mode, and find out. Wait, hey. Painite hotspot? Well, I don't mind if I do. Never get a drop dialogue for rings unless it's a resource zone. Yes, likewise. Speed is good. Angle is good. Well, yeah, I'm not going to go in and mine anything. I don't have any of the new mining equipment. I just want to see what happens if I properly drop down here. I'm under 1 megameter per second. I ought to be able to drop in properly. No, I'm not getting a drop dialogue here. I'm not getting a drop dialogue. Good coverage there. Oh, excellent coverage there. But still not enough. 77% of the planet scanned. Yeah, it's most likely a so sorry, not ready yet. And when I switched over from exploration to combat mode, the marker disappeared. Now, I realize there is a far side of the planet toggle that you can use. But this thing is just so big, and the rings would interfere so much, I'm just going to fly around to the opposite side and get a scan done. And gas giants are kind of the exception. You need to scan... You need to fire off a whole bunch of probes on them. Let's try that again. Well, that's 80% coverage. And 84% coverage. You don't get drop dialogues for this type of stuff. Only res sites have drop dialogues. Palpatine. What's this then? Let me get a scan. There you go. There's my drop dialogue right there. Praseodymium hotspot. This is a res site, but it doesn't give me a drop-down dialogue. Even when I get within 1,000 kilometers. And under 1,000 kilometers per second. So yeah, it's just not in yet. But yeah, I should be able to drop here in just a moment. I mean, this is just a standard resource site entry approach I'm running. 1 megameter, 30 kilometers per second. Yeah, this should drop me down. No destination lock. And now I'm 600 kilometers away. But it's there. The rings are turning underneath me, but... I mean, look at this. If I throttle back... The rings are turning away from me right now. Please don't try to test things that aren't actually in the beta yet. Well, yes, there is that. But I mean, people just saw it on the beta. They ought to be expecting something like this. So let's head back to... Now that we've got this mapped out. Set a course for Lori Jameson.
Displaying map.
Let's head back to Shinrarta and recover the
Course
crate.
locked.
Oh yeah, it's also showing, let's see here. Well, not right now because I'm going to jump, but there's also the new galactic map. Or the galactic map regions. You can read that above where I'm in the inner Orion spur right now. Excuse me, bit of a hiccup. By the way, I hope things are actually looking good video-wise. I hope it's
Checking
not like
systems now. Complete.
lagging and stuttering around. There's a region called the Errant Marches. We must take the Errant Marches. The Void. The Errant Marches are a very big region. I don't think we're going to be taking that anytime soon. I mean, I got ambition, but we need to build a bit of infrastructure to get out there to colonize it. Is that where the Formidine Rift is? No. Nearby, the Formidine Rift is an adjacent region. An adjacent region actually called the Formidine Rift. The Errant Marches, Formidine Rift, Kepler's Crest, Shibalba, Lyra's Song, the Tenebris. Oh. Hardcore, the Errant Marches don't actually have any kind of Xeno activity. You know, just so you know, man. But no, it is in a close region there. That's what the Xenos want you to think. I mean, the only thing out there is probably ruins, ruins, and more ruins. Possibly some ruins on top. A little bit of ruins scattered with some ruins. Maybe a sprinkle of ruins on top of that. Oh, and grave robbers. Lots of grave robbers. Well, no, shoot. The Guardians have been dead for over 1 million years. So, it's not really grave robbing, it's more archaeology. If there were a Dyson Sphere in game, I would be a very, very happy guy indeed. Wormhole to the LMC. May as well say that Raxla is out there somewhere. Space legs are out there. Yeah, I'll find a Panther Clipper and Raxla before that. Actually, no, I think that we will get space legs. Way before we get a Panther Clipper or Raxla. Is there a patch that needs to be downloaded for the beta again? Yes, the beta needed to be updated. Oh, the Mamba looks amazing. And Wizard, yeah, I clicked on update and it kind of hung for a few minutes, but then it went. So, no worries. So they're going to be showing the Mamba next week, as far as I know. The Mamba, the Crate Phantom, you know, all the fun stuff. Is the changes to the UI an improvement? I think so. Have you seen the Mamba in-game yet? Personally, no, but I've seen the screenshots. I feel that the UI changes are an improvement. I mean, there's also this, which, you know, just nice little edge tracking night vision mode. Raxla, if it's been found, if you threw the portal, you end up in No Man's Sky. Much bigger galaxy. No, I looked at No Man's Sky and I saw the initial premise of find the center of the universe, and I just... It's a neat looking game and they've made so many improvements to it, but at the same time, find the center of the universe and my inner astrophysicist just... Why? Why you do this thing? So much easier than it sounds with 1600 light-year jump range. Yeah. Okay, let's go find high population, low security. Right. A little less lower population. What's wrong with the engineered thrusters? Oh, unengineered. Gotcha. 400,000. Red Dwarf Star. Federation. Okay. Anything else? 5,000. That is a very... There we go. 2.1 million. Let's have it. Let's go fly to the Banjo. You're up. I mean, you can get enhanced performance thrusters. I did put that in. Yeah, let's go fly to the Banjo. Let's roll back around, put some crew on board, and then go fly to the Banjo. Oh, you do have enhanced thrusters. Well, you gotta drop some weight then, don't you? No luck on the space lightning? What? What? Couldn't find anything. I mean, didn't want to go... Oh, you mean lightning. Space lighting. Yeah, the new lighting model looks amazing. I don't know. Haven't seen the storms yet. There's reports of it in Shinrarta, and it's been reported on the Codex, but there's no real information on where to find the damn thing. It's in Shinrarta. Great, and Voyager 2 are in Seoul. Good luck. I'm sure he'll be fiddling around. Gear up.
Retracting landing gear.
Right, take two, fly into the banjo. Low security, so if there's going to be pirate attacks, it's probably going to be here if they've got a megaship around.
Hyperspace, checking systems now. Complete. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Thompson Space Station, Scarlet Moon tooling, nav beacon. No large ships. That's not Rexla. High metal content worlds. Encoded emissions at, well, I can't even tell. $8,700 light seconds with 6 minutes remaining. Yeah, no. $77,000, $20,000, $25,000, $29,000. Come on. $1.9 million. Please get away from the star. Please get away from the Bernie thing. That's better. So if anybody's curious, what I'm looking for are megaships.
Hyperspace.
See if there's any more megaship scenarios in the area.
Temperature critical.
And if not, we'll just look for regular scenarios. Actually, first things first, let's look over here. Gordon class hauler. Yep, we've got something. 1,700 light seconds out. Shouldn't be too hard to get to. Have you seen Thargoids with the new lighting yet? No, I've not, Sniper Man. I assume you've been down the Pleiades. How are they looking? Freaky. Gotcha. Oh, I bet, since there's very little ambient lighting. Oh, I bet that does look scary as hell. And more difficult to fight. Does night vision mode help at all? That'll give you the outline at least. Or have they gotten more difficult in their AI, their actual piloting? Equivocator, what they did to the lighting, they've made the lighting sources a lot more, what do I want to say, natural. You know how you used to be able to go to the dark side of a planet and land and you'd still be lit up by ambient starlight and it would still just be kind of darker? Now you go to the far side of a planet and you land, it is pitch black. It is pitch black. It is like Black Bear with his eyes closed in a coal mine, pitch black. Which is why they've added in new lighting modes on the ship in the SRV. They've got night vision mode. Which isn't so much night vision as it is the sensors go out and trace the edges of everything. Actually kind of reminds me... Oh, what was that wireframe tank game? Wasn't... Battle Force? I feel like fail for not remembering off the top of my head. Battle Zone, thank you. Yeah, Battle Zone, or the enhanced imaging you could get in MechWarrior 2. Just a much higher resolution version of that. In fact... Well, we're nearby here. We'll land on one of these planets and go have a look. Show you what I mean. First, though, we're going to have a look at this hauler ship. Probably another container ship. Actually, this is a good place to see it, too. You can see how dark everything is here. Go to night vision mode and you can see the outline of the ship. This is a different class of hauler. This one's got 2 engine pods on it. Lights on?
On.
So, here's where this thing is going. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. So right now it's in LP 336-71, but you get the whole trip itinerary. Its whole route. Looks like all is well and good with this ship, though. Low security, but yeah, nobody seems to be coming after it. I saw a couple of scenarios in Narvert where the ship, you'd drop down on the ship and it'd be attacked by pirates. Internet keeps wanting to crap out, and me plus I got to head to work for tomorrow. See y'all later. Thanks for showing up, Link. And yeah, I mean, you can always catch us on YouTube later. Yeah, take care, have a good one, and have fun at work, I guess? Hopefully you do have fun at work, actually. Have fun at work and you don't actually work. Or something like that. But actually, you can see here in the night vision mode, it's actually highlighting the outline of my ship as well. Let's head down towards the dark side of the planet, though. From what I can tell, we are on the illuminated side. There's the star, there's the planet, so we ought to be getting some really dark areas right around here. Now, if you want... Wait, I don't have the, Right, I don't have the detailed scanner on this thing. I can't actually map this thing. That's alright. I'll just set down the old-fashioned way. A little bit more nerve-wracking, though, because the light does not kick back up. You are flying into a hole. If you have the lights on, they aren't going to show anything at this altitude. And you can't activate image enhancement in Super Cruise. So you really do have to fly an instrument approach here. Keep an eye on your altimeter, keep an eye on your gravity, keep an eye on your angle ladder here. But once you drop down to real space, activate night vision mode, and suddenly everything pops. I mean, it's high enough resolution that I can, I can make out all the dips and curves in the terrain here. Follow this little canyon along. And you have a clear definition between ground and horizon right here. But if I were to turn off night vision, good luck seeing anything. Okay, I'm gonna deactivate night vision mode. We're gonna pop out in the fighter. And yes, you've got enhanced imaging here in the fighter as well. Engines. Which helps because the lights on the fighter are less than useless. There, I've managed to light up the front of my cockpit.
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, it's you.
Sanson, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. Greatly appreciated. How you doing? What's up? Also, to me, that seems new. Weapons. You see the trail that the lasers are leaving on the ground. Now you see it better on. Okay, in the light, I've seen it happen where actually you can see the trail it's leaving. Because beam lasers. Engines. Recall the fighter.
Receiving telemetry. Return to the landing bay. Opening hatch.
Wait a minute. There's a ship down there. It's clean. So yeah, you can also make out ship silhouettes very well against the ground. Keelback managed to take down Asp Scout without losing shields. I want to make some kind of smart-ass comment, but I really can't. I really want to make some kind of keelback hitting comment, but no, well done. And let's head back to the megaship just in case the pirates decide to show up. Ah, well. The danger of, the danger of not knowing where your horizon is. Until you flip around so fast that you drop below it. .3 light seconds. Let's just climb away from the planet here. Actually, let's look at the system status here. Who runs this place? Looks like you do. With the Alliance nominally running the show around here, but not really. I have to catch up on the live stream, missed everything. They had some interesting information in there. They confirmed that there is going to be no module restrictions on the Orca, Dolphin, Beluga. So feel free to make an exploration or an AX ship out of them. Looks like buy-in for wings to start one is, or for squadrons is 10 million credits, so, you know, 5 minutes work for you. Take a photo.
Capturing image.
Take a photo.
Taking photo.
Yeah, mining is going to get interesting. That's going to have all kinds of fun aspects to it, too. Time.
1457.
And crap. I got an appointment I gotta get to. Actually, Hank has an appointment Hank's gotta get to. But, well, he tried driving the car once, and I don't even like him driving in the simulator, so I'm the one who's gotta haul his fuzzy butt there. So, looks like we are going to call it here for the day, but I will be back tomorrow in the usual time. Let's see here, no more dumbfire. The laser can catch ships. Yeah. Yeah. Mining is going to be fun. So yeah, we're going to call it here for the day, but that's alright because we'll be back tomorrow, the usual time, the usual place. Not sure what we're going to be up to, but I'm sure we'll get something figured out. Thank you all for coming out. Always a pleasure to meet with people. Always a pleasure to answer questions, talk, derp around, because obviously you've seen my flying. I need to work on some practice here. I've obviously slipped a little bit. Let's see here. Who all is on? Tygon07. And yeah, I'll be on the Discord later. A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people running. Let's see here. Who all is on? Asticon is on. Let's go say hi to him. Take care, everybody. See you all tomorrow. Fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, don't forget, you've got an image enhancement mode, so you won't crash into things. One of these days, I'll remember that. Take care, everybody, and yeah, see you all tomorrow.
Goodbye.